What up, people? Today's video is about Drake's album Views from the 6th, but for the most part a song Controlla featuring dancehall artist Popcaan, which was leaked a few weeks back to mostly good reviews on the dancehall space, but kind of mixed review on the hip-hop space. I want to find out the reason why Popcaan verse was replaced with Beenie Man's sample. The reviews were good in the dancehall space because Popcaan is respected and liked by most dancehall fans. Mixed review in the hip-hop space because not all hip-hop fans are fans of dancehall, and Drake has a cult following of fans that want to hear him by himself, unless it is a song with another heavyweight such as the song Work with Rihanna. They will say that it is watered down, so Popcaan might not have gotten a fair review unless the song was straight fire from the start. Like I said before, the mixed reviews could have played a part in the decision. In the era of social media, feedback is instant and influential, and maybe Drake and his team at OVO were not willing to take the gamble that this song is being viewed as questionable. Another possible reason is that whenever a heavyweight artist is releasing an album, they're always tweaking it. What you hear a week before the release is not always what makes the final cut. Believe me, it is a tedious process to choose 20 songs from a possible hundreds of options. The fact that he took Popcaan off could have been more business than personal. At the end of the day, it's always about that money. Friendship always plays a secondary role. The problem that most people had is that it's alleged that he replaced Popcaan's verse with a Beenie Man sample, "Gyal Tear Off My Garment," from one of his classic oldest dancehall hits. People felt that it was disrespectful to Popcaan. I did not see Beenie Man's name in the credit, but if it was just a sample that he used, then that could explain the omission. Another possibility is that maybe when they listened to both versions of the song, Drake and his team felt as if the Beenie Man version was better. Although a lot of people might feel as if Popcaan is more relevant than Beenie Man and him and Drake are friends, it should have been an easy choice to endorse Popcaan instead of Beenie Man. People, the hip-hop business is not a friendship business. It does not work like that. Beenie Man's song is a classic. It is an already tried and proven hit. Maybe they wanted to go the safe route. After weighing the pros and the cons, they decided that Beenie Man's song sounded better and was safer. They don't care about who we think is relevant or Popcaan feelings. It's all about what their feelings is. What's best for Drake and OVO. The biggest problem I think that people is that they saw Drake endorsing Popcaan and thought that the friendship bond was there. In a sense, Drake was gaining the respect and acceptance of the dancehall fraternity and fan base on a whole. He had basically become an honorary Jamaican and a dancehall artist. He was now viewed as one of us. People were very shocked and disappointed to say the least when they heard that Popcaan verse was off Controlla. Where did this 180-degree turnaround switch came from? They felt slightly like they were scammed, bamboozled. Drake is now seen by many dancehall fans as a culture vulture. The truth is that, to be fair, we'd have to hear Drake's side of the story, but mostly Popcaan's side of the story, before we can say for sure what really happened, before we could take a valid assessment of the whole situation. The fact of the matter is that Drake is a brand. He's in the position to call his own shots. His team can give him their views and opinion. However, the ultimate decision lies with him. He obviously made a decision that is business and not personal. If he respected Popcaan like many of us thought he did, he would have contacted him and let him know upfront that he did not make the cut. Any other way would be unacceptable. One very important fact to note is that Drake and the OVO team have a reputation of allegedly not liking to pay their ghostwriter. There have been at least 2 different recent incidents where the writers on their team claim they were not being paid. They are being used and not given the endorsement to put out any of their own songs. Basically, they are saying that OVO and the team is a sweatshop. People, those are his close label mates and ghostwriters making these allegations. We can take them for what they are worth, but we must also be mindful and bear in mind the personal reputation of Drake and his team. The truth about dancehall is that everybody sees it as a free-for-all. It has no structure, no backing, no protector. They come and they take a piece of sample from here and a piece of sample from there. We're in such a desperate state that we don't even know our own value. We allow everybody to use and abuse us and then cut. We get the bigger but not the monetary gain. As far as I'm concerned, artists and producers need to start standing up for their rights, defend their money. Fuck the big up, paperwork or no work. But if we are in the mindset that we stand for nothing, we will always fall for anything. When an artist from another genre uses a sample of a dancehall song, he really don't need to pay depending on how short the sample is. However, when a dancehall artist does a verse on a song, he becomes one of the writers and performers on that song. Each time that song is played or sold, he is due royalty, unless he sold that song outright to the person that he collaborated with. Using sample in some cases are sites used by bigger name artists to rob lesser known artists, in a sense denying them of royalty, while they are still using the hypest part of that artist's song. Not wanting to rub salt in the wounds of dancehall fans, but a day after the release of Drake's View from the 6th, it has sold 630,000 copies so far. That is major and could be a great highlight for Popcaan's career. The whole thing is a letdown to all of us who anticipated Popcaan's verse. But at the end of the day, Beenie Man is still supposedly on it, And all we can do right now is to wish him the best on his collaboration. I hope that it elevates him and dancehall on a whole. Thanks to all the viewers for checking out my video. It is greatly appreciated. Please check out the website link in my profile banner for all the latest and oldest CDs and music video mix. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bless up. One love.